Howdy y'all. This is going to be my food journal for Wednesday, July the 14th until Wednesday, July the 21st. So here we go. Okay. So last Wednesday it was very hot. It was over 100 degrees. And I had just maintained my weight. I didn't show any loss for that day, for that week. And I've got a little note here that says just maintaining over the last week is okay. And then I've got all my food listed here, a couple of cups of hot tea, a small beef patty with bacon, mozzarella, tomatoes, a few pork skins, some more hot tea, another beef patty with mozzarella and tomato, and another hot tea. I've got a little note here that says I had a little difficulty on the treadmill today. My right ankle is sore and swollen. I think I may have twisted it a little yesterday when we were working in the yard, so I was a bit slower today. So on day 17, I went 0.535 miles in 15 minutes and 39 seconds. And my daily macros were 6 net carbohydrates, 1,450 calories, 60 grams of protein, and 119 grams of fat. And my journal entries today say, I am grateful for our yard, garden, and property. It may be a lot of work to keep up, but I love it, and I'm so happy we have the tools and the time to keep it up as best we can. I love it outside here. And it's very hot today, so I only let the cats out for about an hour before it got too bad. Norma Jean didn't want to come in. She stayed under the porch for a good hour after everyone else came in, and she was cool and damp when she did finally come inside. She must have a nice little hiding spot under there. Seems like I've been extra hungry today. Maybe it was all the work in the yard yesterday, or it could be the smell of ripe tomatoes in my kitchen that's doing it, but whatever it is, I have I have a large appetite today, which is unusual for me now. So I had a good lunch and several cups of tea today. I've been staying up entirely too late watching McLeod's Daughters for the last few nights. It's a great show and I love it. The weatherman says it's supposed to rain all weekend, so it's a good thing we are getting the yard work done now. Maybe we will get a chance to relax a little this weekend and not have to work or travel or host guests. I'm ready for a quiet weekend. Well, that didn't happen, you guys, because we had the dishwasher debacle. Okay, so Thursday the 15th, it was in the upper 90s. It was cloudy and hot, and then it rained some. I had hot tea, then coffee, and a piece of deli turkey with mozzarella, pork skins, some more tea and coffee, some fish and shrimp with butter, and another hot tea for a grand total of 2 net carbohydrates, 1,630 calories, 91 grams of protein, and 128 grams of fat. And on the treadmill on day 18, I went 1.085 miles in 26 minutes and 43 seconds. It rained in the afternoon while the sun was shining bright. And the old folks say when that happens, it means the devil's beating his wife. What a strange old saying. And I always think of it. I always think of it when it's brightly shining and raining. Today I am grateful for the ability to read and write. These skills enrich my life every day, and I wouldn't be the same without my love of literature and writing. I walked over a mile on the treadmill today when I didn't think I'd do very much at all. My ankle was hurting and swollen, but after a few minutes it seemed like the exercise was helping, so I stayed on, and I listened to the story The Silver Hatchet by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I really enjoy listening to these mysteries while I'm walking. I did quite a bit of work on book club today. I was behind and I had to read 2 chapters and do discussions and questions on both of them today, and I filmed several videos, all of which I intend to upload tomorrow while I am out. I am so glad Forrest removed the 15-minute block on my YouTube channel. It's really nice not to have to watch the clock while I'm recording, and now I don't have to chop up the chapters into 15-minute sections when I do a story time. It just makes everything easier. Slim has been looking online for some lights for me. We found a good set of 4 umbrella lights for around $50. They will make paint room videos much better, and they sure will. Still looking into that. Okay, so Friday the 16th, it was in the mid-90s, and it was mostly cloudy and then some thunderstorms. And on this day I had some coffee and then a cheeseburger without a bun, some more coffee, and then I think we had some Chinese food, a steak, chicken, shrimp, cheese. No, that was Mexican food. We went out to a Mexican restaurant, and I had mixed fajitas, just meat only. And then when we got home, I had some coffee and cream. So my daily macros were 2 net carbohydrates, 1,750 calories, 110 grams of protein, and 153 grams of fat. And on day 19 on the treadmill, I didn't do much at all, 0.286 in 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Went shopping today, filled my list, uploaded 3 videos while I was at it. I'm pretty tired, but managed to do an afternoon ramble video before the heavy rain started. I'm looking forward to a quiet, rainy weekend at home. I'm glad I got everything done, so there's nothing pressing on our to-do list this weekend. So Saturday, the 17th, it was in the lower 90s and partly cloudy. And I had coffee, then I had a breakfast, bacon, sausage, eggs with cheese and tomato. Then coffee, and I had another, let's see, ground beef, tomato, sour cream and cheese, and coffee and tea. For a total of 7 net carbohydrates, 2,315 calories, 94 grams of protein, and 196 grams of fat. And on day 20 on the treadmill, I went 1.191 miles in 29 minutes and 24 seconds. I ate a lot today. Part of it is the wonderful harvest of tomatoes I'm having this year, and I keep thinking of ways to cook them. Today I made a chili, even though it's too hot for it. I actually had them with my first meal as well, and they account for almost all of my carbohydrates. Okay, Sunday the 18th, it was in the upper 80s, and it was rainy and humid. And I had a cup of coffee, sausage with eggs and cheese, a cup of tea, some pork skins, another cup of tea, and then a steak with tomato and feta, and a cup of coffee and tea. For a total of 5 net carbohydrates, 2,315 calories, 99 grams of protein, and 203 grams of fat. Day 21, 1.068 miles in 28 minutes and 41 seconds. We got the dishwasher installed today, only to discover that it has a faulty latch, and now we have to return it and get a replacement. It's very frustrating, and I'm glad Slim got the warranty on it. So Monday the 19th, it was in the lower 90s, and it was cloudy and then rainy. I had coffee, then I had a burger without a bun, hot tea and coffee, and chicken, shrimp, and steak. Okay, so this was it was a little Japanese steakhouse place that we got some food at, and so I just got like a medley of the different meats, and I'm not sure about the sauce. I got, almost no sauce on there, so I figured as best I could, just kind of guessing on that. So with my guesses, I have a total of 3 net carbohydrates, 1,920 calories, 148 grams of protein, and 132.5 grams of fat. And on day 22 on the treadmill, I went 0.428 miles in 11 minutes and 3 seconds. The internet is terrible, and I had to run uptown to upload my videos. This is so annoying. I hope the service improves with the weather because this sucks. Yeah, it's been really bad. It still is really bad. I'm going to have to upload videos today while I'm out again. It is annoying. Okay, so Tuesday the 20th, it was in the lower 90s. It was mostly sunny with a few little clouds here and there. I had some tea and coffee. Then I had a beef patty with mozzarella stick, pork skins, a few olives. I found some olives that I needed eaten, so I decided to have them a few different times. So I had them this day and I think the next day too. Then chicken, tomato, mozzarella, and a cup of coffee and tea. My total net carbs were 4. I had 1,690 calories, 96 grams of protein, and 133 grams of fat. And on day 23, on the treadmill, I went 2 miles, 2.023 miles in 49 minutes and 36 seconds. Beautiful day at last. I let the pack out early, and they were ready for some outside time for sure. We all start to get on each other's nerves when they don't get to go out. Today I am grateful for the weather. We need the rain and we need the sun, and just think how boring life would be without the ever-changing weather in our lives. Still feeling very puffy and swollen today. In fact, I'm dreading the weigh-in for tomorrow because I know I'm retaining a couple pounds of water. So I'm going to try to stay cool and drink lots of fluids and perhaps take a fluid tablet. I've been sleeping better lately. Of course, I get up a few times in the night to use the bathroom, but that's always been normal for me. I'm not restless at bedtime like I was. In fact, I've been very tired at night lately. All this rain has made the grass grow like crazy. It's already ankle high, and it seems like we just mowed. I think if it's not too wet when he gets home, Slim is going to give it a quick once-over with the riding mower again. I get more tomatoes every day, and I intend to use them, even though they are probably sabotaging my diet. Tonight I'm going to make baked chicken and tomatoes with basil and garlic and mozzarella cheese. I'm still drinking too much coffee and cream, but I'm not ready to give that up too, at least not yet. But I am aware I drink too much coffee and tea with too much cream. Okay, so this was Wednesday, the 21st, and it was in the upper 80s, and it was mostly sunny, and this was my weigh-in Wednesday, and I was up almost 2 pounds. Of course, I'm not happy with the results, and I'm blaming it on fluid retention, but my calories and fat and stuff have been really high. It's not all fluid. I could do better. So on this day, I had coffee. Then I had some of that leftover chicken with tomato and basil and mozzarella. Then I had a cup of tea. That night we had pork chops with the pork panko coating, and I made a tomato, mozzarella, and bacon kind of fry up to go on top of that. So then I had a coffee, and that will give me a total of 6 net carbohydrates, 1,420 calories, 126 grams of protein, and 111 grams of fat. And on day 24 on the treadmill, I went 1.008 miles in 28 minutes and 17 seconds. I'm going to have to start fasting again. 1 meal a day and at least a 16-hour fast is what I need to get results. And on this day, I am grateful for all the support I receive from my YouTube family. I know I have your support. I have a good support team out there, and that helps. It really does, you guys. Thank you so much. I'm getting frustrated with my signal being so poor. I can't watch videos, and I usually can't even listen to audiobooks lately. I can't even answer comments when I want without going outside and pretending to be a contortionist. I hope this is remedied soon because I can't upload videos here without it taking hours and hours. And just my luck, I finally get the 15-minute limit removed, and I can't make long videos because I'll never get them uploaded at this rate. Very frustrating. That's my frustrated face. Okay, it may be time for a new phone. I really don't want a new one because this was my first smartphone and I know how everything works on it, but it's getting slower and stupider all the time. And I know it's not just my phone that's the problem because Slim's phone doesn't get any signal at home either. And, you know, frankly, neither does my son and his fiance, and they have really high quality phones. So, you know, my old worn out phone probably doesn't help. Wind from the storm had pushed over a couple small trees, so we cleaned those up, had a fire, and mowed the yard after Slim got home. It's still super hot outside, even in the evenings, and messing with the fire makes it even hotter. So that is my food journal for Wednesday the 14th until Wednesday the 21st. Thanks for joining me, you guys, and y'all be sweet.